B-roll.
Okay, now I can ask you about CNN. Now I was looking online. You did the track Bloody Money.
Yeah, I did Bloody Money. Yeah.
Oh wow, how did you connect with Nore? That's another classic.
Through Roy Flush.
Okay,
Through
okay.
Roy Flush and Tragedy. Tragedy had told me he wanted me to do something for his group, but um I don't know how it panned out, but Flush was working on his stuff, and he was like, Capone was his cousin, and I was like, oh, okay, Capone's your cousin, so yo, can you get them to come in and jump on this record? We gonna do this down the line, and then Flush made the phone call. He got Capone and Noriega to the thing, to Green Street Studios, and we recorded this record in there. And shit, so that's kind of how I met Nori and them. Um, Me and Nori kept in contact, and we used to be on the phone. So Poppy, I call him Poppy. That's his name. Like Jose Luis Poppy. Like that's Nori is
Right.
after that, But um, we used to be on the phone. So I actually played Bloody Money to him over the phone. And he was like, he started rhyming a little bit on the phone. He was like, "Yo, I need you to bring this. I need you to bring the left rack right now, right now. I need you to bring it right now." So then that's kind of how that story. That's how that saga continued. But it was like, yo, when we was doing their album, we had to do like 2, 3 records in a session, yo, because their budget was not. It wasn't a big budget for the album. So when they booked the session, we had to make it count. So he had to lay. We think we laid 3 beats and we did 3 songs in like 3, 4 hours. 4 hours tops. Yeah.
Wow, that's
Yeah.
amazing. That's a
Yeah.
monster track. And then
Couldn't wait.
Nori.
Couldn't
Hmm.
waste studio time back in the days. Well, on his budget, we couldn't waste studio time. You know what I'm saying? On Junior
Right,
Mafia budget, we could do the fuck you want to do on Junior Mafia because the budget was, it was bigger. But
right.
that's
That makes
cool.
sense though. But look,
Hmm.
look at Nori now. He an icon, man. He got the drink champs, man. Shout out to Nori.
Yeah, definitely, man. Well, we got it, man. Caught a wave, man. That's what it's about.
Right, right. He was able to work with a lot of these guys early on at some of they best records.
Hmm.
Let me see. You connected with Mobb Deep. I looked online. Did you do Getaway?
Yeah, I did. Yeah.
Wow, what was that like? How did you connect with Mobb Deep?
Jonathan Lighty. Jonathan Lighty was a A&R, and they was working all the time, but like Jonathan was like, "Yo, man, we gotta get some beats, man. Just come in and play some shit." And I came in. I started doing. We was working on a Prodigy album really at first,
Mm,
because I did HNIC on that, and we started working on that. We made a couple. Me and Prodigy, we made quite a few records for that project, but the one that stuck was the HNIC, and that was the title track to the album. And then from there, they had went on and they was starting to do the. I just fucked up shit is I missed Mob Deep album. What's the one that was prior to that? The one where they had with the Scarface record with Nas. I had just missed that album. I don't know, like I missed that particular album. And then when they was working on Infamy, I was like, gotta figure out how to get on this album. And then I came through with the Getaway shit, and here we go. Now we got the record. You know what I'm saying?
man, yeah, that's a classic. You did your thing on that one. People love that track. Getaway.
But I'm glad they like it. They'll love it.
Man,
You
rest in
know what I
peace
mean?
to Prodigy.
So just trying to figure it out.
Man, another lyrical giant, man. That's amazing that you was able to assist and support because the beats is just as important as the lyrics and the artist. You know what I'm saying? So you
Yeah,
like,
it just gotta. I just always feel like it need to be a marriage. Everything need to be a marriage. Like if it ain't, if you don't marry it, if you don't marry the beat, we ain't gonna have no record. And it doesn't matter what kind of beat it is. It's just the lyrics need to be with the. It needs to match the beat. I guess to me right now, that's the problem with music today. Like they make all not hating, they just make a lot of fluff. Like it's like, yo, man, these beats have no substance, and you want to get great songs out of these records, and then when you do catch a record that has a good beat and great substance, then those records go. But it's just few far and in between, though. You understand what I'm saying? It's not You're not gonna get those records every day. Classics, these records that's made now, it's like they just for now they are Chinese food. Chinese food.
yeah,
It's not gonna stick to your gut, man. once producers and artists understand that art, then they'll understand how to make records. But I mean, if they doing something that's working for them and it's making them money, then that's fine. But like as far as longevity and you being able to go into a club 20 years down the line and they hear your music, yeah, nah, they don't do those kind of records now. And that's what they need to focus on. But I feel like it's hard to make those kind of records when you're sending the beat in the email and then they go and do the records on their own. You're not with them. So for the most part, there's nobody to critique them and tell them, I don't know about this right here, but you might need to scrap this and start fresh. Like, what I'm saying? They don't really let producers be producers in this day and age, which is like a problem. Like, because that's the only thing that I hated about Pro Tools because it pulled people apart instead of like when I went and I did Tell It Like It Is for Snoop Dogg, man, we in the same studio together. So it was me, Snoop, E White was in there, Kane, what's his name? Oh man, I forget his name because I'm trying to think about it like off the rip. But like, but anyway, what I'm saying is everybody was in the room at the same time, and it was like that is necessary. It's necessary because it's a vibe. You know what I'm saying? Y'all need to smoke together. Y'all need to chill together. You know what I'm saying? You need to meet they niggas. You need to come a part of their group so you can make the best record. But things have changed. So you deal with the change and be like, I wish it was like it was before, but it's not. So it is what it is.
Yeah, man. Them
Mhm.
classical studio sessions, like even like with Junior Mafia, being in there with the whole Junior Mafia, Biggie and Kim and Bubby and whoever else, it's
Mhm.
not
Mhm.
like that anymore, sadly. But from
Mhm.
my perspective, like when you listen to the radio now, the beat, the cadence, the hooks, the bars, everything kind of sound the same. But back then, you had
Mhm.
Nas, you had Biggie, you had Jay Z, you had Mobb Deep, you had Big L. They all sounded different. Wu Tang,
Yeah, but I mean, it's a
Bone.
change. It's just a sign of the times. It's just the thing is between then and now is then everybody wanted just to stand out and be their own man out here or out nowadays. Everybody is more so following. So and I like some of the people that they're following. Cool is great, but it would be dope if they like we don't need any more people to sound like Future and you know
Right.
like what I'm saying. And I love Future. I fuck with Future. Like not as
Hmm.
a, I never met him, but I mean I fuck with his music. And
Right.
I mean it's a lot of others where they got like actually I like Gunna a lot. I like Gunna a lot too. He's one of my favorites. Like even I mean I don't know. I think Gunna's a little bit different than the rest of these kids. Um, I love Young Thug. Like he's always on some other shit. He's not like them. He's him. You know what I'm saying? So you'll find a couple of artists that's like that, and then you'll have a couple of other ones where you be like, oh boy, okay, next. Next. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? But like right now, like I'll be on like I like Babyface Ray. Like I'm on some. I'm in the Midwest right now. Midwest, they making records like for real. Like that's the real wave right there. To me that's the next wave. It's just who gonna come out and go crazy, 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 and then after that, that's where we'll be transitioning to next for me.
Yeah. Yeah,
Yeah.
most definitely. Man,
Um,
you named some nice artists as well. But man, you got to connect with Snoop. Snoop, an icon, man. Wow, that's amazing.